So it's been a year since I self-published my novel on Amazon with their Kindle Direct publishing platform. I have the novel right here. It's called Dead Leaves Fall. I started writing this novel when I was 14 years old. I was still in middle school, and it was only about 100 pages, the initial draft. And I kept it on my computer for a few years, not really sure what I wanted to do with it. And in late 2020, I decided that I wanted to rewrite it and finalize it and make it longer and better to try and get it published traditionally. So that took me about a little over a year to do. I wrote it, the final draft, mostly throughout 2021, and I finished in January of 2022, and then I tried to get it traditionally published. I must have emailed about 25 to 30 literary agents. They all turned me down, not necessarily because it's a bad book, but because I guess they had other clients they were dealing with, and maybe the book wasn't necessarily something they had time to take on. So I decided, you know what, let me just self-publish it. So I self-published this novel on Amazon in September of 2023. So it's been a little over a year now since it's been published. And I thought that I would like to share it in case anyone wants to read it. It's a psychological suspense novel about a man who is a community college music professor whose wife dies just 8 months into their marriage. And he can't process the death of his wife normally. He goes into a state basically of mental shock where he denies his wife even died at all, and he lives as if she's still alive. He'll talk to her like she's still there. He'll cook food for her like she's there to eat it even though she's dead. He lives like his wife never died. And that causes a lot of problems because he'll introduce his wife to other people, but there's no one there. So that's the main plot line of this novel. I'll leave the full blurb in the description below. So, and I'll also leave the link to the Amazon page in case you guys want to look at it. But I'd be really appreciative if anyone wants to, leave a comment, leave a review, anything like that. Yeah, if you like the psychological suspense, if you like, books with a little tragedy, I consider this to be a very tragic novel. So I shouldn't say little, but it's a very tragic novel. If you like tragedy, if you like suspense, if you like psychological suspense, a little bit of horror elements here and there, I think this book will be right up your alley. So I'll have a link in the description below in case you guys want to give it a look. And I'd greatly appreciate any feedback any of you guys would give. So thank you very much.